Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook Unscripted, and I am super excited because today we are going to go ahead and do a Chantal World update. We have a new post from FB, and then we're also going to talk about this video from Shannon that has been going around the community. It is a mess. And then later on in the video, we're going to talk about Amber Lynn. Is she struggling to remain relevant? I mean, we talk about her most recent video as well as the one before that. Could it be that this era is just not giving what it needs to give? I will share my unfiltered, unscripted opinion. All that and more coming up on today's video. Let's just get right into it. I mean, shall we? All right, you guys, welcome back to our Chantopolis World update today. Now, we do have a little bit of an update. You might not have seen any videos pop up from Foodie Beauty in the past 48 hours, but there is one update that she actually posted via her community tab. Now, one of her members actually leaked this to the press. And so that's how we kind of got our hands on it. Let's take a look at this update from Chantal because we haven't seen anything from her on TikTok. I heard that she's locked out of her Instagram because she actually changed her phone number to a Kuwaiti phone number when she got that new iPhone. And I guess she doesn't have access to her old Canadian number. I mean, really, she has cut ties. But as far as her YouTube goes, I mean, they still pay her in Canadian currency. Her bank is still Canadian. So she hasn't cut all ties, but socially, yes, it does seem that she has. And I did see this video pop up yesterday when I was doing some of my research for yesterday's unscripted video. This was a video that she did, I love my ex-boyfriend, and she was talking about her friendship with Pete and how she'll never let him go. Honestly, this is a good watch right now as we wait for new content to be released.
Just because I didn't have romantic love for him anymore, to completely get rid of this person. He's a wonderful soul, like he's a wonderful person, and to not have him as a person in my life anymore just because I don't want to shag him anymore would just seem really tragic.
But here's what she had to say. Hi guys, just a small update. I do miss you guys, but I need some time away for my mental health. Now, this makes a lot of sense. We have gotten on Chantal for the way that she has to make everything so dramatic, but I do think that that's perfectly okay, right? I am recording my journey to health and fitness, including the gym and what I have been eating. There has been a lot of conjecture in regards to her trip to the gym. How did that go? Is that what kind of caused this? And I did see a comment on yesterday's video. I apologize because I don't have the screenshot, but someone actually said she chooses now to start this health and fitness journey, especially during the day. She's unable to drink any water. It just doesn't seem like the best time to start this. Of course, she could always go to the gym later on in the evening. Salah, I guess, wouldn't be allowed to go with her because this is a woman-only gym. But if she were to go during the day, yeah, she wouldn't be able to have water, and that's necessary for a workout. Between including those better habits into my daily life combined with prayer and fasting for 14 hours a day with Ramadan, I am starting to feel better little by little. Okay, so when you put it like that, it's not that long of a time, 14 hours. I do remember in the past I have done the 16-8 intermittent fasting. Have you guys ever done that? I do feel like I feel better when I'm doing that. So perhaps she is feeling some positive effects from this fasting. But I can only imagine how difficult it is for her, being someone that has struggled with food for her entire life, to abstain for this long period of time. It is quite different from her usual schedule of eating. I mean, Salah would go out and get her Burger King whenever she wanted. Of course, when the sun goes down, she can have whatever she wants. It seems like they have been, based on the past couple of vlogs, spending time with his family. I mean, this is a holiday, right? So when they are breaking fast, they get together for that meal together. I do have to wonder, I would like to be a fly on the wall and see what goes on during these dinners. I mean, what is the unfiltered opinion of Salah's family in regards to Chantal? Have they seen her internet behavior? Or, I mean, it could just be one of those situations. They know what she does, but they never actually went on and watched it for themselves, because a lot of times, not everybody's on YouTube. I pray for the strength to be consistent, because so far my weight issue is the biggest demon in my life I have yet to slay. slay. And then she shows a very current selfie of her during this Ramadan season. So what's your guys' thoughts on this post? When are we going to see her back on YouTube? Possibly tonight. There has been quite a bit of conjecture in regards to that very last sentence. This is the biggest demon, is her weight issue that she has yet to slay. I do kind of have to clap back a little bit at that. It doesn't seem that she has really slayed any of her other demons. And taking a look back at that old clip of her pre-Natter, I mean, we know what this man has done. Like, something really changed. So she is kind of removing herself from the platform for a couple of more days until she is ready to stick up those gym vlogs. I just get the feeling that when she puts up those gym vlogs, you know, people are going to get on and react to them. I don't know how she's going to handle that. This is just what I see in my girl world crystal ball. I wouldn't be surprised if we got one of those tonight. People immediately fired up a live stream and then she maybe takes it back down. I do think that with Chantal, if she were to get her life together, it's kind of the same thing with Amberlynn and what we see going on in her channel right now, even though she has yet to kind of get her life together. But would people really watch if she became a fitness channel? I mean, we talked about this even with Hungry Fat Chick. Like, people like to watch her videos for the mukbangs, and that's kind of what she's known for. And she has carved out this niche. You could say the same thing about reaction channels, and Chantal does that as well. She'll put down their views when they talk about somebody else because it just doesn't get as much traction. But I wouldn't be surprised if she experienced the same thing if she switched over to this health journey instead of being a drama channel, because that's what she is these days. And there is this sort of established back and forth of drama. And that is something about YouTube that maybe other people wouldn't understand, people that aren't so invested as we are. But also, I think the reason that people are so unable to let go of Chantal's past is because she continues to behave in the same ways. I did see some proof of life from Chantal. She was in another live stream side chat, but I was just wondering, like, should we be worried? I know it's hard to have sympathy, and I'm not saying that I do have any, but is there something going on in this relationship? Trouble in paradise, as we have been saying. I mean, with Natter, everything was hunky-dory there for a while until it all just fell apart right in front of the world. And remember how she would defend him even after just days prior completely trashing him. She would defend him to her audience, and the VIBs never knew if they were supporting him that day or trashing him that day. And if you didn't fall in line, well, that was it. So could it be that she's hiding something here? I mean, she has put herself in such a dangerous position. Like, if he were to drop her, she is all alone in the Middle East. Pete's can't save her. Her auntie can't save her. Where will she go? I mean, it's not like she'll be able to just hop on a plane like that. I guess she would have to get some kind of hotel until she was able to make it back to Canada. But what exactly would she do? I mean, that would be the ultimate arc. Stranded in the Middle East. I mean, I would definitely tune in. But really, we just have to think about this precarious situation she has put herself in. She's betting completely on Salah kind of sticking around. And if he doesn't, then what? But did you guys see, oh my goodness, there was this video yesterday that went out by Foodie's ex-friend, Shannon. I can't stop thinking about it. It won't leave me. And she actually spilled a little bit of tea. I mean, she went hard in this video. I can't really include any clips because it was just like that hard. She basically spilled the beans that Chantal actually had relations with someone for MJ back in the day. And with this post and also a previous post from Shannon, she kind of alluded to Chantal sort of taking advantage of people with intellectual disabilities in regards to this man known only as Big G. Did you guys see the video from Shannon? Let me know your thoughts. Definitely want to slap a trigger warning on that one. All right, you guys. So for this part of the video, I thought I would go ahead and talk about the state of Amberlynn Reid. A lot of people have had various complaints on this current era that we are in. Usually Amberlynn's eras are referred to by her girlfriends or her girlfriends at the time. The Becky era, the Destiny era, now the Wifey era. But a lot of people have been referring to this current era, post WLS saga, as Amber's kind of housebound era. And many people have been expressing frustrations that she never leaves the home and it continues to be mundane. A lot of vloggers like to include clips of them in the car, like talking. I don't know about you, but I really love the in the car talking like parts. There's just something more like personal and fun about talking in the car. So that's why I like to do that sometimes too. But anyways, Amberlynn put up a video called Get Ready With Me. She was putting on her makeup and getting ready for therapy. She says that she's seeing this man, not like that. Like, her therapist is a man. She doesn't usually have male therapists. So I did watch this video. I just can't get over the amount of views on this, 26,000. And that's it for Amber. I mean, this has to be an all-time low for her channel. I haven't seen views this low in a long time. You just would expect bigger numbers than that, right? But it seems as though interest in Amberlynn Reid has fallen off of a cliff lately. I wasn't even going to talk about Amber today, but I feel like yesterday's episode was just so dark. So let's talk about Amber, our comfort food. But she don't do anything. She begins by talking about what she learned in therapy. It's going to be so different this time. And this video is recorded kind of post her therapy session that she was getting her makeup ready for in the previous video. And Amber claims that after these 12 sessions that she will get approved for surgery, or at least that's what she wants people to believe. But a lot of people in the comment section are kind of speculating that after these 12 sessions is when she will actually be reevaluated. Not necessarily that she's going to do these 12 sessions and then boom, she gets approved for her surgery, because we took a look at her video on Sunday where she was able to get her dietitian to talk to the surgeon, and now they're kind of rethinking if they should push her back a whole year. So we're still kind of in that WLS arc. But I did notice that Amber hasn't really been showing like anything that she's been doing as far as what she eats. I mean, she does show something that she eats in this video, but she is not like focusing on that as her content. I think that's what a lot of people are used to. I think that if she did do a video like that, more people would watch like what I ate today on track or off track. I'm not trying to like encourage her to do an off track video, but I am kind of interested in what she is doing behind the scenes. If anything, like, is she counting calories? Is wifey cooking her healthier options? Or are we going all out on the Uber Eats? Amber shows herself eating eggs. She shows her nice clean apartment, maybe to flex on foodie beauty. I don't know. Does a P.O. box segment. And this was the most interesting part of the video because she got a toy.
I mean, you know what? Might actually use this tonight.
Like a toy from one of her members of the audience. They got her good. Not gonna lie, it seems like half of the packages she's getting recently are trolls. So I did take a look at the comment section to see what most people were talking about. A lot of the comments have to do with her not leaving the apartment. People want to see what she does outside, or a lot of people are speculating that she hasn't left the house in months because all of her appointments are telehealth. I guess there's only so much you can do when it comes to vlog content when you don't leave the home and every single segment that you film is inside of your apartment. I just want to see some changes from Amber. It feels like we've been looking at the same thing for so long. She has gotten into this kind of schedule with her videos where she does the P.O. box and she does the question and answers. It's like she's relying on her audience for half of her content. And I think that also is starting to grate on people. It doesn't seem like at this point the same old is going to cut it for Amber, especially with the lack of drama, lack of interesting side characters. Over the years, Amber has kind of relied on this never-ending diet plan, right? When one diet fell to the wayside, she would be back with another day one, and the cycle kind of continued. But she hasn't really been doing that lately. What's your guys' favorite diet plan over the years from Amberlynn? I mean, we had Octavia. That one is pretty much famous as being the worst diet that she's ever done. And also the Jenny Craig, as well as the never-ending Weight Watchers cycles. We also saw this week Destiny actually get engaged to her woman. I wouldn't expect any sort of response from Amber. I bet her videos are actually so far behind that we haven't gotten to that yet, where she found out the news. What will we see next from Amber? Is she going to do these 12 sessions? They're going to reevaluate her and she'll be approved. Like, as soon as these 12 sessions are done, I think Amber thinks she'll be in the operating room for that 13th session. But I don't know if everything will go according to her plan. All right, you guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.